got into this business to help people.
I got into this business to help people.
Thank you, Lorelei. Please, come in, take a seat. How can I help you?
I'm really worried. I've got myself into trouble, and you've got to help me.
Okay, so tell me more. What kind of trouble?
So, I'm a bit of a whiz with the cards. Or, at least I used to be.
Okay. That's what I always wanted to do.
I started playing at a slightly shady card club and ran up some debts, purely through bad luck. I know I owe him money.
So, what exactly do you need me for?
It's what my parents wanted for me. How can I help?
I teach a local school, and something peculiar just happened.
Okay, local school. Isn't peculiar just a norm for school kids? What happened?
Well, we just did a series of exams for Year 12, and I teach a mixed ability group, and they all scored really high.
That's great. You should be proud of yourself. Now, maybe you're a better teacher than you know.
No, they all scored really high, like no mistakes.
Ah, now I see.
I think my students stole the test answers.
But what is it you want me to do? Jesse, your next client.
Oh, thanks, Lorelei. Please, come in. Please, come in. Take a seat. How can I help you?
I'm worried. There's someone sinister following me.
Nothing I do feels like I'm making a difference anymore. Okay, tell me more. What have you noticed? Same problems, different faces. Hey, how can I help you?
I'm concerned about my husband. He's acting peculiarly, and I'm not sure where to turn.
Okay, tell me more. Or what do you mean by peculiar?
We've always had a good relationship, and I can talk about anything. We've never had any money issues either.
So, what's changed?
It's like he's not the same person. He won't talk to me, and he seems anxious and suspicious, and
And what?
I'm sure he's gambling all our money away.
So, how do you think I can help?
How can I help?
It's my brother. He hasn't been home for 3 days.
Your brother. How old is he?
He's 20. Why? He always comes home for dinner.
Okay, so is it possible he's just with some friends?
He doesn't really have any friends.
Have you checked out his place of work? Has he been there?
He doesn't really do work.
Okay, so I'm guessing he doesn't have a girlfriend either.
That's right. Wow, you are good.
So, did anything change for him lately?
He did say he was being pressured into joining a gang.
Finally! Nothing really feels like a challenge anymore.
Please, you have to help me. They're after me.
Okay, tell me more.
The mob. I saw something I wasn't meant to see. And they won't leave me alone. You've got to help me.
Hey, how can I help?
Something unsettling is happening to my post.
Oh, your post.
My mail, letters and stuff.
Oh, okay, I get it. Your post. So, what's happening that's unsettling you?
Well, every afternoon I see the postman arrive, walk down the drive to my house, and then back out. But there's no post.
So, he comes down to your house, but doesn't leave any post for you.
Yes, that's it.
So, how do you think I can help? This town.
Come in! How can I help?
Someone's been tampering with my rabbit.
Tampering with your rabbit?
That's right, he's like on this special diet and it's supposed to help him lose weight, but he's just been getting fatter and someone else must be feeding him.
Okay, so your rabbit is getting fat because a mystery person is feeding him.
Exactly, and I want you to catch them.
What? You want me to catch a phantom rabbit feeder?
It's not fair for someone to overfeed a poor rabbit, that's why you need to find them and stop them.
Yeah, sure.
This town has a way of making people get on your nerves. And then they came along.
And then they came along.
I'm so sorry to intrude at such an inopportune hour.
Oh, it's no intrusion, I assure you. How can I help?
Well, a few months ago, at the Debutante Society, which I'm the president of, we had to let one of our members go. She wasn't following the code of conduct.
I'm guessing that didn't go as smoothly.
It most certainly did not. I thought she would at least have the class and dignity to leave without making such a fuss, but I was sorely mistaken.
Oh, please, take your time.
She started sending death threats, not just at the society, but in our home lives too, our private lives. None of us feel safe. We feel like we're being constantly watched. And one evening I came home and, a brick had been thrown through my window and there was a note attached on it in our society's letterhead stating, "You will regret this."
I understand this is upsetting, but how exactly can I help?
I want you to put this mad woman in jail so I can finally rest easy. Will you please help me?
I will make sure that this woman cannot hurt you.
Thank you.
They say you're the best in business.
How can I help?
Have you ever had a falling out with a friend? A real bad one? Well, a few months back, my best friend did something so unbelievable that I cut all ties with him.
Can I ask what he did?
He was gambling his family's savings away. I told him not to, I told him to stop, but he wouldn't listen. He got so angry that he broke my collarbone. After I left the hospital, I knew I had to tell his family what was happening. They did not deserve the hell that he was putting them through. He got kicked out, cut from his inheritance, and ever since then he's been sending all sorts of threats my way. I can't eat, I can't sleep, I feel observed all the time. I think I'm going mad.
I'm truly sorry you're going through all this, but what is it you want me to do?
I need you to find where he's hiding. Make him go away. I can't live like this anymore. Will you help me?
Leave it to me. I'll do everything I can to help you.
Thank you.
For the last time, both detectives are incredibly busy and cannot take any new cases.
You know what? I'll wait for the real detective. I don't really want the lady one as I don't want to waste my money. You know what I'm saying?
I beg your pardon?
It's good what you got going on here. You get the lady detective to take the case, and then the real detective comes along, starts it all over again, and that's more billable hours. It is truly genius.
I cannot even begin to tell you how offensive that is. Please leave now.
Listen, little lady, I don't think you understand, but hey, it's not your fault that you're abroad.
You need to leave now. Whether you do so with your kneecaps intact is purely up to you.
Listen, sweet cheeks.
No, that is it.
That man never learns. Did I just hear him call me a lady detective?
Hey, Alyssa. You wouldn't happen to be part of the Debutante Society, would you?
She was kicked out. She refused to act like the polite lady of the society and was escorted out by security.
Well, I'm happy they kicked me out. I wasn't gonna make any money sitting around wearing ball gowns and waiting for a man to marry me. We can't all come from money, can we, Jesse?
I was actually cut off. My parents wanted me to find my own way in life, so I used the last half of my money to buy my half of the office.
I'm going to ignore whatever's going on between you two and go make some coffee.
Thought you got away with it. Now he's eating all his meals through a tube.
I honestly didn't know I could knock out so many teeth using just a frying pan.
Necessity's the mother of invention, after all.
That reminds me. Carmine! Assemble everyone. We need to get together a plan.
Oi, you animals. The bosses want to have a word.
Dear team, everything is going according to plan.
Thank you for all your devotion and hard work.
Keep it up, we'll be out of here in no time.
Now is not the time to get sloppy. We must be ready to attack.
Carmine?
Yes,
make sure everyone's briefed.
Listen up. If you mess this up, you're gonna have to deal with me.